Welcome to Creature Crazy. I'm Samuel Hansen. I'm going to teach you about some animals that come at night and that are nocturnal. You don't really see them. You might know a little bit about them, but I'm going to teach you a lot. So, you might know about owls. They go whoo whoo, and you probably think of them as just animals with round heads, and they just come out at night. But there's some different species of owls. Some are huge, like the great horned owl. Some are tiny, like the elf owl. And they live in different climates. But the one I'm going to teach you about is the barn owl. They have round faces, just like all owls pretty much do. They have that sharp beak, and their wings are muffled, so you won't really hear them. They are predators. They do not eat vegetables. They eat mice and rabbits. So it's going to be pretty hard if you want to see one, but you might. So then I'm going to teach you about the opossum. You may know about possums, and you might call them possums, but really they're supposed to be opossums. You can call them Virginia opossums or opossums, but this is the only marsupial that lives in North America. A marsupial is a kangaroo and a koala. They are marsupials. This is also a marsupial. They have pouches, and this guy is an omnivore. Now you might see him as really fierce and angry, but he's just trying to protect himself, and he's really not. He's not that tough. So what he really does to protect himself is he plays dead. Now, if you see an opossum lying on the side of the road or on the middle, if you can, try not to run over it because of ticks. You may be wondering what an opossum has to do with ticks, but if you run over an opossum that's playing dead but is still alive because they think that the car is a predator, try to avoid them. And then when they move through the grass, a bunch of ticks latch on, like you might get outside. And then when it has one, it bites it off, and that kills the tick. So then you don't have that many ticks. So when you can, try to avoid them. Well, did you know that opossums can come in white and have red eyes when they do? And also that comes in white and black is your friendly, smelly friend, the skunk. Now, you might think of them as just smelly, like you thought of the possum as just a dead creature, but really, they only use that as a sword. Because if you wanted to protect yourself, if you had like a sword or other weapon in your hand, you try to use that. So that's their sword. It's a stink sword. They are omnivores, and they eat like eggs, birds, lizards, fruits, just like the opossum. And they come out at night like the opossum and the owl. So you're not really going to see them that much in the day. So I'm also going to teach you about the red fox. You may know about red foxes, and if you are living in the city, you'll probably see them. Now, they live in Australia, Asia, like almost anywhere, except for Antarctica. And they are little like dogs. They can get into tiny, tiny places, and they eat whatever they can get. I bet they also would even eat garbage. So So, now that we've learned about the red fox, I'd like to teach you about the real bandit. The real bandit in your backyard that you hardly ever see because it's almost everywhere. The good, big, dangerous, mischievous raccoon. They are dangerous to lizards and snakes and a bunch of other things that they eat, and especially bats. Did you know that raccoons can snatch bats right out of the air? They also eat crayfish and fish. They also eat berries and nuts. They also like to swim and climb. So, you will also probably see these in the city. They live in a lot of places. So, you may be thinking that these creatures are very hard to see because they're nocturnal. They are, but if you go out into a high or nice place like in a tree or in a climber and get a very bright light, like maybe like a flashlight or a headlight, and you shine that into your woods or by your garbage pails or something, you might see a shimmering light shining back. Now don't think that that's a robber or anything, because it's probably not. It's probably the eyes. The eye shine off of the eyes. So they're kind of reflective of the light, just like a mirror. So when you see that, they are sometimes green, and then you can try to identify them. Now, this could be a little bit hard for you, but I'll see you next time on Crazy or Crazy.